Roger here. This time I'd like to talk to you about, or share information with you about the energy flows around the ICHIWAH device, energy flowing out of the device, into the device, around the device, and through the device. But before we get into the actual energy, I'd like to talk about two concepts, laying some groundwork, some background to the story. The first thing is quantum entanglement. Quantum entanglement is a phenomenon where two objects are so closely related to each other that they are able, no matter how far apart they are in the universe, to communicate instantaneously. This was an idea that was originally suggested in 1935 and finally verified by experimental observation in the laboratory in 1982. So entanglement is two objects that connect in such a fashion that they can communicate at vast distances instantaneously. The other concept I wanted to talk about is an energy source that will fuel the manifestation process. And in the ICHIWAH world, that is an energy sphere. It's a cubic meter of space located anywhere in the universe. And this cubic meter of space has more than ample energy to fuel any manifestation request either you or I would ever make. That cubic meter is based on a example that the Nobel Prize winning physicist Richard Feynman was quoted as saying that in an article dealing with sustained space flight and where there would be fuel to support such long-term space flight. He said that in a cubic meter in the vacuum of space, there's enough energy to boil all the water of all the oceans on Earth. So I figured an ICHIWAH energy sphere that has a cubic meter of space allotted to it is more than sufficient to deal with any of our requests for manifestation. So getting into the energy then, in an assembled ICHIWAH, you have analyzed and written a request. You place that on Planck's plane of quantum entanglement and place the energy frame above that, and at that moment, instantaneously, this request has communicated with its entangled pair, its energy source, the energy that will provide the fuel to manifest whatever it is that has been requested on this card. That instant communication then starts the energy sphere pulsing energy out into the universe that will, in the case when it comes to Earth, will become observable things that you can take action on that will lead toward the manifestation of this request. On the personal side, when you come into proximity of your ICHIWAH device, both brainwaves and heart beating are generating electromagnetic radiation, which will become absorbed into the grand flow of energy around the ICHIWAH device and influence the energy flows related again to the particular request that's being made. One of the ways of becoming daily in contact with your ICHIWAH device is through tweaking the power pegs. It's possible to get a tweet or a Facebook posting that has a daily suggestion of settings for each of these power pegs, but just rotate the power peg to one of the numbers on the base of the dial, and that again, that proximity allows your personal energies to become enmeshed with the ICHIWAH energies. The cosmic force containment devices are also, each individual one is setting up a magnetic field that is deflecting negative and concentrating positive forces related again to the written request that's in the device. The overall flow then coming into the ICHIWAH is the disk of continuous cosmic energy at the top here has each of the four energies that the ICHIWAH device operates in, absorbing energy. That energy is feeding up the sides of the pyramid, the power pyramid, into the celestial orb, and then in the Newtonian celestial orb, the energy will start passing down goes through the power pyramid where there's enhancing vibrations to that energy, continues down the golden string to the New Age power crystal, and in the power crystal there's some additional enrichment of that energy. It accumulates at the tip of the crystal, and then it will make a quantum jump from the tip of the crystal into the request card that you've written. Now, in doing so, it'll pass through the plasma membrane, which is a semi-permeable protective membrane that deflects negative energies and allows the positive energies to flow through. As soon as all that energy has hit the request card, it again instantaneously is communicated to the energy sphere that's providing the fuel that will manifest this request. And that's the basic flow of the energy, the cosmic side, the personal side, the protective energy around it, and all that works together to provide you with a manifested result.